It's in my roots to work as hard as I do. Been on the money train looking for more better blues. Them school days, no class act, I was breaking all the rules. Life's a boomerang and I had nothing to lose. Another boy in the hood is how it come across. I feel like Dr. Doolittle, but the money talks. They yelling he got game, I'm not the wonder ball. This just some fresh soul food for every one of y'all. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Cornbread 1016. Who are you, dog?
Your wife. It's just Nona. ITSJUSTNONNA.
Man, appreciate you being on this episode, man. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you. So, we about to talk about the hottest movie right now that's out, 2026. And that movie is Obsession. It's a rated R movie. It still might be in theaters, but it's definitely on Peacock right now if you have that streaming platform. If you're new to the channel, understand we do movie reviews in 5 different categories: acting, cinematography, storytelling. Did I get what I bought? And then is it a must-see? Add it up, all right? Ready to get started?
Absolutely.
All right. First category is acting. We have, I guess, 2 characters that we'll highlight from this movie. So Michael Johnson, he plays Bear in this movie. He's the main character, but he becomes the second character very quickly if you watch this movie. Nobody cares. When he's on screen, ain't nobody worried about him. They're worried about somebody else that we're about to get into. But him, I think he did a great job, though. I think he played his role of being someone who was that butterfly feeling. It seems like they're out of high school, but they still, he's looking for love or happiness or a companion. He just went through something traumatic from the first couple scenes, you know what I'm saying, of what he's going through. And he has somebody to talk to, but he wants to talk to the person that he likes. But it's more layer 2 that we're not going to get into because it's some more spoilers. So do you like his character?
I do. His character is very likable. He's very relatable.
Gotcha.
I mean, I think most people, especially in their young, early 20s maybe, is where I was guessing their age range, has that I'm leaving the nest type feeling and I'm out on my own type feeling, and they're looking for their people.
Agree.
And so I think he fit that well in that role. He did well at it, and like a yearning for companionship type thing too. So yeah, he was likable.
I agree.
He made you want to like him.
And then the star of the show to me, Indy Navarrete, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Navarrete.
Maybe.
And she's plays Nikki in this. She's actually playing 2 characters in one. If you haven't seen the movie already, I'm sure you've seen all the TikToks and Instagrams of her getting her stardom. She's been in a couple movies, but this, skyrocketed her to the next, hopefully her next project. But I don't know how she did it. I don't know if it's if she practiced this role or she just channeled whoever. Let me watch some crazy stuff, some scared stuff, some confident, some lovable. Because it's plenty of scenes she is obsessed. Like, I want to do what's best for you. But is that really her doing that? So how do you feel about her character as a whole?
I thought her character was great. I like a character who can play multiple roles, not just people who play twins and things like that, but it reminded me of, I think I told you, some of the roles in Get Out. It also reminded me of Sally Fields in Sybil from way back in the day, where she played someone who had multiple personality disorder, and how she just switched up who she was quite easily. And so she went from one extreme to the next very rapidly and very seamlessly. And so it's like...
And
whoa.
back.
It was boom, boom,
It
boom.
was back.
It was like ricocheting. You throw a ball, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
All right, man. Hey, like I said, watching it, you know certain, if you watch a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff like that, you kind of know this person's doing a good job, but it's just they have a name,
Yeah.
so it is what it is. This person didn't have a name, and she killed this role.
Yeah.
And I can't see somebody else playing this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of those like training day, and you like, oh well, Will Smith could have got this role. I don't care about that. I think that person did the best job. So shout out to her, man. So for me in this category, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I think hopefully she wins some award. Definitely the best actor this year in a movie, because best actress, I guess they put her in male and female. But for me, I feel like that. How you feel?
I agree. I'd say a 5. I like the way she controlled her emotions quickly, and it was extreme emotions quickly. It was kind of spooky. It was kind of concerning. Yeah. And so yeah, I definitely want 100% a 5 for me.
I like that. All right, next category, cinematography. So this movie is 1 hour and 35 minutes. This is not a Marvel or big budget. Like the biggest company for scary movies, usually have your A24, Blumhouses. So those studios are always pumping in the next big movie, but this didn't get that. This was $750,000 for the budget, not even $1 million. So it's like when you have those indie films, you have to be so creative in how you do things, because you don't get to go to the editing or let's go to this extravagant place to film or anything like that. But this movie made worldwide $445 million.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Already. And it's only been out a couple months. So cinematography, since they had a low budget, they had to be creative, and them being creative panned out. Like if you Google or YouTube kind of behind the scenes of this movie, you'll see how they were creative. Like when she peed on herself, like they put like a tube down her shirt and stuff like that.
Really?
And
I
then,
just thought she peed on herself.
That's what I'm saying, right? And
I was just like, dang, she had to really pee on herself.
She has to make that face for a long time and then cut and then redo it. Like you have to be creative, but sometimes being creative is the best that you get out there. Instead of relying on a computer or something. I loved it. What do you think about visually? Was this believable? Blood, action? What you're seeing? Like it was wild.
Yeah, no, clearly it was believable. I mean, you just told me that. Because no, I can remember distinctly thinking as that was happening, like, oh wow, she had to stand there and pee on herself, because I just thought it was real in the moment. Right. I like movies that are recorded like this. I might have even said it to you while we were watching. I like the way this is recorded. Kind of makes me think of things like Blair Witch, where it just seems raw. It makes it, when it seems more real, not as refined and crisp and clean cut. When it seems more real and like someone is just recording this on their phone, I guess, for me it makes whatever it is, even if it's bad acting, seem more real. Right. And I like the realness of things. So yeah, I definitely give that. I give it another 5. Because I just did.
That's amazing.
I enjoyed it just because I like authenticity.
Even like lighting is always a big problem, or like the must in movies. But the lack of lighting in certain areas, right? Like when you can see me, but like when you're off in the corner, it's completely black. You just hear a voice or something like that, right? Like I don't even know how to make that happen. So it's like it was amazing. Even her walking backwards, just doing crazy stuff that they were very creative, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Even the one that really creeped me out was when she was kind of in the shadows and you could just see the glimmer of her eyes. I'm like, is something happening with her eyes, or what's going on here?
I'm with you.
And so it just made me wonder what was happening with her. But yeah, just stuff like that.
I'm with you, man. So that's good. So category 4.5 out of 5 for cinematography for me. Next category, storytelling. As we stated, even in the trailer, you will kind of get that. How did we get here, right? Like it's a person. It's not even looking for love, but looking for a companion to start with. He comes across the One Wish Willow and makes a wish. And I'm thinking, I've seen plenty of movies where you make a wish and then the next couple scenes, let's see how this plays out. Immediately, we into it. Yeah. We're into this wish. Yeah. And sometimes be careful what you wish for, man. Yeah. So things go downhill very fast for both of them. I don't think it's just for one of them. Like this is bad.
Oh, it's not just one or both of them. Anyone who really came in to contact with them, even bystanders that didn't have anything to do with them.
Agree.
Because you're right, it wasn't like, you know, the movies like Big and things like that. They make a wish and then you go to sleep and then the next day, blah, blah, blah. No, it literally threw him off and he didn't think it was real. And so I think that was a little bit of a different take on most of the movies that we see people making a wish and you kind of see it then later come true.
Agree.
Or wake up and it's true.
Agree.
So yeah.
I think for the most part, people followed the realism of that character. You know how sometimes you'll have a movie and it's like, bro, why did you do that? Like, they don't even make sense. Who would do that? Like, or you're running and just magically trip out of nowhere, right? Like, you're like, come on, man, let's what are we doing? I can be nitpicky on a couple things on what, I'm like, come on, why would you do that? But for the most part, it kind of played out how most people would. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, she's tripping and I know her, so I'm trying to talk to her, but she's normal.
Yeah.
Or, I guess just that's their relationship. Let them go.
Yeah.
And you kind of see that obsession with certain people. Sometimes obsession can be healthy, but too much obsession could be over. It's like, all right, what are we doing here? So.
Well, and then the other side of it, though, when the friends actually thought he was taking advantage because she was going through something, it's like, that's not fair. You know what I mean?
And was she lying?
Right. And that's,
things. I agree.
So, yeah.
I agree. So storytelling for me, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. What would you give it? Storytelling.
I mean, I liked the storytelling. I did. I liked the storytelling. And so I think I'm a little higher than that. I think I'm actually a 4.5.
I like it. I like it.
Yep.
All right. Next category, did I get what I bought? This category is you seen the trailer. It brought you to the theater, brought you to push play. Like I said, it was in movie theaters. It's about a $12 to $15 ticket. This movie was slept on, so you didn't get the prime time seats or the inflated prices on this movie, which is good for you, right? Because this is a good movie. It's a horror romance, but to me, it was very creative, very realistic. I really enjoyed it. And when I sat down in that seat, I'm like, how crazy can this get? Because you kind of know just by the movie, like the title, it's Obsession. All right, how crazy can it get? Yeah. It got crazy. It exceeded my expectations for this. So how you feel about it? Was this movie what you expected? Because I know you were mad that you didn't get to see it.
That I got ditched. That I got hoodwinked. But yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's what happened. But I kind of thought I knew what it was about. I didn't expect it to take the turn that it did. And so it was more than what I expected, to be honest. I expected it to be your typical, I don't know, movie of that nature. You know what I mean? Where it's relationship and someone pining for someone. And you know what I mean? I expected the typical thing, and it wasn't that.
Mixed with a horror movie, though? Because there's plenty of movies like that aren't horror movies.
Right. And I don't know that I realized it was going to go into horror.
Okay.
I only knew a bit, and when I got ditched and somebody went to movies without me, I kind of just like, I'll watch it later and didn't think about it anymore.
We'll find out who that person is. I don't know who she's talking about, so we'll let you know. I don't know.
But yeah, so It actually was more than what I expected. So yeah, I definitely got what I got, because I got more than I expected. I definitely got what I expected because it exceeded that. The
pro and the con for me I judge harshly anyway. Mm-hmm. So horror movies I always judge more harshly. It's not fair to them. It's because it's always BS. It's like, why? Like, this is not. How do we get here? But when they don't do that, and it's like, I can see how they got here. I can. You get extra points. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you make up for it. It's always weighted one way or the other for me on horror. I don't know why. It just is what it is. But for this, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 on Did I Get What I Bought, man.
Yeah, because I think it was an atypical horror movie because I didn't expect it to be a horror movie. So I think it took that, like I said, typical wish movie or pining for someone, love don't cost a thing, transition type, thing, and turned it into a horror flick. And so, no, I agree with that. Like, 5 is definitely
like it.
The score.
And then last category, is it a must-see? If you can't tell by how we're speaking of highly of this movie, right? It's breaking records. Every other day, it's like, oh, it's the number 2 movie ever that was made under $1 million, or this box office has been in theaters number 1 for this amount of time. So that's huge from a small budget movie. It reminds me of the feeling of Paranormal Activity when that movie came out. This is kind of like you said, Blair Witch, where it's kind of like a camera off in the corner and you're watching this play out.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it ain't real, but it's like, shit, is it real? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. What you think?
No, like I said, I mean, I agree. I do feel like it's a must see. It's just an enjoy for people who enjoy things like horror, who aren't going to get freaked out and things like that. I guess I have to preface it with that because not everyone likes that type of movie because it is actually also pretty intense. So if you can handle things like that, absolutely.
It is violent too.
Yeah,
it is violent.
it's violent.
I wouldn't
take a
kid to this. You know what I'm saying?
Like, 100%.
We say rated R sometimes, but rated R could be just because they said too many cuss words.
100%.
This is
And so if you can't handle gore, because there's some
for
gore,
for sure.
you know, if you can't handle those types of intensity in a movie, I definitely wouldn't. But if you're okay with that type of thing, absolutely a must see. I definitely 100% would say that.
I'm with you. Did you know that they're making an Obsession universe?
No.
So the creator of this movie said he's going to do a TV series. And so let's say he has 9 episodes. Each episode is going to have a wish. And it's going to play out.
Oh, so it's going to be kind of like Tales from the Crypt used to be, or even Black Box.
Correct.
Or it's just going to, I
so
like that. That's cool.
I wish, like, if they say, like, my grandma died or something. Oh, man, I wish she could come back and snap. And then it's like, whoa, oh, shit, that's not really, that's not really what I want,
that's
right?
Pet Cemetery.
So it's like, he said each one will have a wish. And it's like he's going to play it out. So I hope it's true. He said he's going to do that. I hope it's true. And then I'm ready. You got my money. Even no matter what streaming platform it's on. So
that'll be cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
I do too. Because
so
I mean, you can
open it up.
Yeah, like that's cool.
Because even in this movie, people wish for different things.
Yeah,
right.
No, I know because I was gonna say, and they came immediately, and it was like, wait a minute.
And then you saw what happened. You know, so must see for me, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I'm with you on that.
Overall, Obsession receives a 5 out of 5 overall from me, man. This is a great movie. Medium to low expectations. They blew it out the water. I think the actress, she better win an award. I'm a protest if not. But for me, 5 out of 5. What you think?
Yeah, I'd say 5 out of 5. I think it went above and beyond my expectations. And just given the things you're telling me now, just with the creativity and having to go that extra step to make something that's not real seem real. I like it. So, yeah, 5 out of 5.
All right, there you have it. Before we get out of here, we need a movie, man. Need a movie.
See, now, so we're in this
forgotten movie.
Genre.
Yeah,
Carrie.
Carrie. Okay.
The original Carrie.
I like it.
With Sissy Spacek. They're all going to laugh at you.
Did you laugh?
Man, no.
Capping,
I did not.
Laughed.
I did not laugh at Carrie.
You'd have been one of those students in there
I would
laughing.
not. Me. Think about it. Think about it. Me.
Back then, though. Not you today.
Me?
Back then?
Nah.
All right. I got to take a word for it. So, great movie. I'm going to go with 2003, Kill Bill, bro. I think Kill Bill it's not slept on because everybody loves it, but I think you need to go back and watch it, right? Like, I'm waiting for the next, hopefully her daughter's always doing movies. Like, I'm waiting for her to take over Kill Bill, right? It could be a great sequel. It'll be the 3rd movie in the franchise. I think even one of the streaming platforms combined both movies together, so you could just watch it as one. Oh. So I think it's like 4.5 hours, just watch it continuously. So Kill Bill's the movie, Carrie's the movie, Obsession is the movie, Cornbread Movie Review. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll holla at you. Peace.